Good afternoon, everyone. It is so wonderful to see you, to be able to do this, to be here on this most beautiful day. If you're in the shade, well done. If you're in the sun, we're going to be here for 40 minutes, so tough it out. And I am feeling really, I'm feeling strange. I don't know how I feel. I feel so excited, emotional, sad that we are doing it like this and we don't have the college around us. We're videoing this for JCG TV, and we're also going to be live streaming the announcements as well. So if you're not here, we are missing you, and we hope that you will enjoy watching this in very, very important time in the lives of our Year 13. First time back since the 20th of March. This is not the last time you will be back. In fact, I think you're going to have more leaving events than normal. And it's lovely to welcome our Year 12s to who will become the future leaders of the college from today, whether there is a role here or not. You're all future leaders of the college. I know there are some Year 13 who are unable to come today because they've got really important work commitments within the health department, and thank you very much for all you're doing, and you are help the island to heal itself from the virus, and thank you to your employers if you're working who've given you time off to be here today. Linda just ran in and gave me a card. So this is a card from the admin team to all of Year 13, and it goes on the front, and I was going to say I'll hand it to Rosie. I can't hand it to Rosie, but I'll quarantine it for 72 hours and then hand it to Rosie. So believe in yourself. You are smarter than you know. You are so unique and special, and it's time you let it show. There are billions of people in the world, but just one amazing you. And if you believe the sky's the limit, there's nothing you can do. Dear Year 13, and now the adventure starts, wishing you love, laughter and joy from all the JCG admin team. And every single part of the college deeply appreciates our students and our staff, and that's been shown over these strange, unprecedented, historic times. You know, when I think back, it was just 10 days ago, a year ago, that we were all on this field to welcome Princess Anne, and none of us could believe then what year we were going to have. I think the college is even stronger as a result of the lockdown and the time apart. I think I've certainly come to appreciate the incredible beauty and character and care and kindness of everybody in the college. And I think today is a very wonderful day that we can come back together for the first time. When we left on the 20th of March, no one knew when we would be together again. And this week, we've had every single student back into college in some way except Year 11, and we will welcome them back on the 8th of July. So we are coming back, we're getting back together, and we're healing the loss that we've felt from not being all together. And one thing that COVID has taught me is those things that I'm going to try and keep and not let, as I put in a letter to parents, float away. And that's just appreciating each and every person I know and making sure that they know I love them and they know I care for them, and that community is so important, and when you lose it, it really hits hard. The other thing I want to just say before I talk about the Year 13s is the importance of our students in leading the college. Throughout this time, there's been unbelievable offers of kindness in students reaching out and helping others, whether that's former students reaching back into the college, Year 13 helping Year 12 and Year 11, or students from across the school just helping each other or helping their community, helping the old person next door. All of that has just come to the fore, and I'm so proud, so proud. So let me talk about Year 13. And particularly the leadership team of Year 13. This has been a crazy year for you. There's been so many things that you've had to adapt to, you've had to not do, you've had to change. And for the first time since 1946, we've not awarded Cockhouse Cup. So from 1942 to 1946, that wasn't awarded because we were occupied. And this year, again, on the board, it will say, not awarded. This is a historic time. We are living through a historic time, and you are a historic generation. And people will read in future history books and look in future archives. What did we as a community do during this very strange time in the world? And I say that under the absolute knowledge that it's not over, and we haven't returned to the world we knew. We may not be able to return to that for a very long time. But throughout that time, and throughout this year, I think we've been led superbly well by you. Thank you. I think we've had such great fun. I've loved the videos, particularly Lily Labby's dishing of Tara and Jenna, and I've just appreciated why we have a student leadership team. So, to thank you to Amelia and to Molly, and for all you've done for developing sport in the college. I think you've been a brilliant team. You've done a great job there. Thank you to Heather, as music captain, for supporting Mr. Bowley in his first year, and for supporting and enabling the music cafe to take place. And it was so sad that we were had to cancel all of those. Thank you to Hannah, who made it absolutely apparent that there was a role for a drama captain in the school, and we could have no one more dramatic than Hannah in leading that role. And thank you to Minna and Mia for your work in our eco roles. We had such ideas. We were going to have a rubbish survey. Not that the survey was going to be rubbish, but we were going to have a survey of rubbish in the school and try and reduce our carbon footprint. And actually, the carbon footprint of the world has lowered as a result of the lockdown. And there are things that we want to try and sustain as a college so we can continue to keep our carbon footprint as low as it can be. Thank you to Becca, Naomi and Olivia for leading Austin Bartlett. Who knows who was going to win the Cockhouse Cup, but each of you think you were. Thank you to Phoebe, Mimi and Ilana for Cavill, to Hannah, to Tash, to Megan for Curie Fry, to Lucy, to Bronte, to Ellie for Garrett, to Sophia, to Yazir, to to Georgia for Ingalls, and for Jenna, Tara and Zara for Nightingale. I think our house has been led extremely well. I'm sorry we haven't been able to have house music. I know just at that time we cancelled. You were about ready to perform with your ensembles, and house choirs were almost sounding singable. The house has played such an important part in the college, and that's why the title of house captain is so coveted by younger years. It's led by you, it's not led by staff, and it's an important part of the community, the heart of the college. Our prefects have been great in supporting all the work, the visits, the events that we have, the duties, and anything that Rosie, Lily or Emily ask of them. So to Giovanna, to Clara, to Bella, to Alice, to Kira, to Annabelle and Storm, thank you for being our academic prefects. And to Julia, to Alyssa, to Emma, to Anna, to Harriet, Charlotte and Charlotte, thank you for being our pastoral prefects. Our students have been incredibly well supported by you. I'll shut my folder now because I don't need any notes to say the next thing. So I'd like to now speak about Rosie, Lily and Emily. That's where I start welling up in my usual pathetic fashion. I knew we had a tremendous team of people since I read their names out in the hall a year and a bit ago now. They are, and probably, hopefully, will ever be the longest serving head girls and deputy head girls the college has ever had. And sadly, the new head girls and deputy head girls and student leadership team may well be the shortest serving team. But I think we see this as 2 years. I've got 3 new very good friends. It's been a true honour to work with such intelligent, thoughtful, deeply caring individuals who have given immense time to thinking and creating and cultivating a college that for you and for the younger students. They are wonderful people, and I think we've been a wonderful team. I didn't realise how wonderful they were until we went into lockdown, and we continued to meet every week at 9:30 Zoom. For some of us it's been 9:45, but Lily needs more sleep than the rest of us, and although I think I was late on a couple of occasions too. And throughout this time, the three of them have given unbelievable attention to getting the detail of support and communication and connection with all the students and the staff right. I could not have wished for a stronger team of people. I will miss you deeply, and the college will miss you deeply. And I will go far as to say, you are the very best team I ever could have wished for. Thank you so much on behalf of all the college. You are remarkable people and have led a wonderful team. And I know they treasure you, and that's because of the qualities you possess. So for those here and for those watching this on JCTV or live streaming, can we just give Emily, Rosie and Lily a round of applause? So now is your moment. In a socially distanced fashion, you're going to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Howarth, for giving me a very tough act to follow. So, firstly, I would like to say that it's so good to see you all in real life. The past few months have been historic and a roller coaster for all of us, but I'm so glad that we can be here today to do the handover in person, because today is about you guys, Year 12. That being said, the day cannot help but be tinged with sadness. I have had the absolute honour of having this role and have loved it. It has been stressful at times, but filled with so much laughter, encouragement and love, and I could not be prouder of our team, our teachers, and all of you, the students, because it's the people at JCG that make it the special place that it is. And in my role, I wanted to help you and empower you. To the future senior student leadership team, you have already shown us your resilience and your strength more than ever over the past few months, and I know that the future team will go on to do brilliant things for JCG. Looking back over the past year, it has without a doubt been a learning curve. To the future team, I would say this: in times of stress, it may feel like you are the only one in the world in your situation, but a problem shared is always a problem halved. I've learnt the importance of working as a team because I have been blessed with the best team, and making sure that everyone's voice is valued, because it's by working together that we can achieve the very best things. What we have achieved as a team would not have been possible without all the amazing people around us. We have many, many thank yous to give, but I would firstly like to say thank you to the teachers, those that are here today, but also of course those that can't be. The word thank you doesn't feel sufficient, because we honestly could not have done this past year without you. I don't think it's said often enough, but the teachers at JCG do so much for the college every single day, whether we're in lockdown or not, and we could not succeed without your encouragement and your enthusiasm. I have to give a special shout out to Mr. Milner and Miss Spiteri. You are angels. Thank you so much for everything you've done over the past year. You're always there. I feel like I should be like turning this way, but you are always there with a cool head or a joke to put everything into perspective, and have always been our first port of call. And I applaud you for managing to get any work done at all in the middle of the sixth form centre. Your sixth formers really do love and appreciate you. We also have to thank Miss Rollo, Mr. Marrett, Miss Silvestri Fox, and the entire SLT for keeping the school running and thriving every single day. And to our form tutors and every single one of our subject teachers who have been there every step of the way. And that especially applies to Mr. Herbert, who had Emily and I for history on a Tuesday afternoon after assembly, because we were always late. And this is also a thank you to every staff member at the college for making JCG the place that it is. It would not be the same without you, and every single one of you plays an essential role. We love you, and it has been an honour getting to know you even more over the past year. And of course, I must thank Mr. Howarth. I remember during our first Thursday morning meeting, my heart was pounding and I was so nervous. But working with you this past year has been brilliant. Your energy is boundless, and we as a team have seen how much you love JCG. It truly would not be the same without you, and we benefit from your desire to always improve the college. I will sorely miss our Thursday morning meetings, which, as Mr. Howell said, continued even throughout lockdown. And I will now be passing on to Lily, but before I do, I have to thank my amazing deputy head girls. Oh my goodness, I could not have done the past year without either of you. You are both incredible human beings with so much passion, determination, and kindness. Emily, your organisation skills are second to none, and I have learnt so much from you over the past year. Oh, there we go. I admire your energy and your workload capacity, and you have truly helped to shape JCG Voice and the Student Council into the strong pillar of JCG that it is. And Lily, I am constantly in awe of you. You are compassionate and selfless and look at the world with a desire to change it. And I feel that I'm a better person for having known you. I know you'll both hate me for saying this, but you are incredible and you do not give yourselves enough credit. We have leaned on one another a lot this year, and I'm so glad that we have worked together and shared this experience. And I'm proud to call you both my friends. That's me.
Shaking so much. One of the first things Mr. Howard said to Rosie, Emily and I, just after the announcements were made that this was that this role was about serving the college. At the start, to be perfectly honest, I was a little uncertain about the concept of serving, as I didn't really understand what it meant in this scenario, and it didn't sound like the most enjoyable description of the role. But throughout the year, I've realised that that could not be further from the truth. And my biggest takeaway from this position and from JCG is the importance of service to others, the importance of always listening and always being ready to step up and help out with anything and everything, demonstrated by every single person who goes here, brilliantly by the SSLT, everyone at JCG. This role has taught me that when there are a group of people you care a lot about, being in service to it is a really fulfilling and amazing thing. Speaking of amazing, thank you to the whole SSLT for stepping up and for bringing some incredible ideas to life this year, which have made such a difference to so many people, whether that be running clubs or sports activities for Year 7, or helping out at house events or information evenings. The amount of work you put in is astonishing, and I don't think I ever realised how much work the SSLT did before this, but I'm so grateful for every single one of you. You've all been incredibly generous with your time and energy and ideas, and we could all not be more grateful, and we certainly could not have made it through this year without you. There are a whole host of people who I have to thank, who we all have to thank for making this year as special as it was, but none more so than these two. Emily, you have a way with spreadsheets that should be classified as a superpower. You are simultaneously intimidatingly organised and wildly approachable and generous. You are practical and thoughtful and so smart and kind. Rosie, you are an amazing leader, someone who is on top of a billion things at once, but is always happy to listen and to adapt and grow. You are caring and clever and always thinking of others and how to help people. Thank you both for being so patient and kind to me, and frankly for being yourselves. You're both so inspiring, and I feel honoured to have worked alongside you, and I'm so excited to see all the incredible things you're both going to go on and do in the future. I feel honoured to have you as my friends. This year I've learnt a lot about writing speeches, a lot about being flexible and adaptable with ideas, a whole lot about going to meetings, as well as more than anticipated about how to get planning permission to allow you to build a bridge. I never imagined how much work and how much fun this would be, and I'm grateful for every minute of it. To all the incoming team, this is a super weird time to be coming into your roles, and I feel for all of you because this is not the way any of us wanted or expected this to be. That being said, You're all such smart, kind people, as you've demonstrated time and time again throughout lockdown, with your initiatives and engagement with us in the school. So I don't think there is a better year group than you to be taking up these positions now. I hope you will embrace all the opportunities that the school and these positions have to offer, and that you work hard to support and care for one another, as well as the school at large. I'm so excited to see all the change and passion that you will bring. Thank you.
I think we can all agree in saying that we've had a really, really amazing year and a bit. We've met so many different people, and I've had so many experiences that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. I was thinking when I was writing this, why it's so difficult to say goodbye sometimes, because that is what this is. I think for me, in this moment, I've given so much over the last 7 years and received so much in return, in support, love, in guidance, and that to leave and start essentially a new book in a series rather than the next chapter feels very, very scary. At the moment, I can only hope that the skills I've picked up over these long years will carry me through to the end of the next book and beyond. Another list of thank yous for you all. We would also like to thank all students in the school. I personally had a really amazing time getting to know you all better, and it's been wonderful to have conversations with people that we've never spoken to before. To all those people who volunteered to do Thought of the Week, a music piece, or contributed in any way to Assembly, we have been continuously blown away by how thought-provoking, inspiring, passionate, and talented you all are from year 7 to 13. I've really enjoyed getting to know people from all years, and that has been one of the best parts of this role. A special mention from me goes to my student council representatives. Our termly meetings have honestly been a highlight of my year and a bit, and I always look forward to the open discussions that we can have with each other. I know the pastoral prefects also really enjoyed these meetings, and I'd also like to say a huge thank you to them, as their help and support has been amazing this year. We've also had loads of support from the entire sixth form, so that's year 12 and year 13. Thank you so much. I was really happy that we were able to build such good relationships between our year groups, and it's created a really lovely atmosphere in the sixth form centre. Year 12, I've got to know so many of you so much better, and I can't wait to see you grow and learn within your new roles, and then further in the future, wherever that is for you. Now for two people that have had a massive impact on me. Lily, your passion has continued and will continue to inspire me. You've done so much to challenge the normal way of thinking and challenge me personally to improve myself and become a better person. Your support this year has been invaluable. I've already seen you grow so much, and I know you're going to go on to do amazing things in inspiring everyone you meet along the way. Thank you. Rosie, you and I used to sit next to each other in GCSE physics, and at the end of every single topic, we'd have our end of topic test. And we would both sit there, because Mr. Agwil always places it face down so you can't see the grade, and we'd both sit there and look at each other and say, this is the time, this is the one time we've not pulled it through, this is the one time we're going to fail. Funny enough, it never was, and neither of us took physics for A-level, so it never will be. But I think that has really clearly demonstrated what we've both changed throughout this year. I think we both have so much more self-belief now than we did in the beginning. You're one of the strongest and most independent people I know, and while these are really important characteristics that I admire, I hope that I've helped you see the value in relying on other people this year. It's been a pleasure working alongside you and being witness to your calm, kind nature and love for the school. My respect for you has grown as you have grown within this role. Thank you. Finally, a huge thank you to Year 13. We really have all grown up together, and it's so weird to think back on the people we were around 7 years ago, as we were all so different now. You're a group of kind, passionate, and gifted individuals who have impacted all parts of my life. Without you, I would be a very different person. and probably worse off for having not known you. Thank you so much for the last couple of years and all the experiences we have shared together. And although we may have come to the end of this shared experience, you will always all have a place in my heart. Thank you. To the next team, all I'm going to say is good luck and have fun, because it has been one of the best years. Thank you to everyone, so students, teachers, staff. I really appreciate everything you've done. Thank you.
And that's why this college has been led by remarkable people. Thank you so much for your words. We love you too. And it really matters. When you care about something, it really matters, and you live and breathe it, whether it's your house captain or eco or running the student council and getting silver rights respecting schools, or bringing activism into the college. I was so proud. One of the top 3 things in my best things I've ever done at JCG was being part of that incredibly powerful discussion on Friday on Zoom regarding Black Lives Matters. I was so proud of that. And Lily, you started activism in this college, and what a legacy. And Rosie, from hosting royalty to just simply being one of the most natural leaders I have ever met in my life. The future is bright for everybody. And this is why this college has been so strong and grown in strength through the lockdown, because it matters to us. It is our second home, and we love it. So thank you. We love it. Right, now, we move on. Out with the old, in with the new. So thank you, off you go. Now, this is not the last event for Year 13, and I'm not sure we've told you yet, but we are planning to have a lovely tea party on the 15th of July, so save that date in your diary. I'll email you, where you can just relax, and we'll have gorgeous food. You, teachers, us, it'll be wonderful. But that's not your leavers event. That's not your leavers service, nor your leavers lunch. I say you're going to have so many leavers events, you're going to be sick of them. To the point where we'll be saying, have you not left yet? Now, so we now move on to the announcement of the new leadership team. We have made some changes this year, as is our habit of tinkering as we go. And so the first thing is, not before time, we have decided we're going to have a Deputy Head Girl board made to recognise the Deputy Head Girls that have served the college. It is a team, and it's right that they shall be recognised in that. Secondly, as is the case with having 2 house captains, and you do it as a pair, we are moving to having 2 drama, 2 eco, 2 music and 2 sports captains of equal status, not a deputy, because you do it as a pair. And I hope you will agree that that's the right thing to do. Other than that, I don't think we've made any further changes that you're not aware of when you were applying for the role. There are some roles that you applied for because you want to serve the college, and there are some roles that you were nominated for because of the qualities you possess. I know Mrs. Spiteri on your Zoom assembly on Monday spent quite a bit of time talking about preparing for disappointment. And for some of you, today might be the first time in your lives where you are disappointed by something that you long for but haven't got. What I would say to you is, there is nothing stopping you from serving this college. Having a title just perhaps makes it more prominent, but there's nothing stopping you. And I have been so blessed in my time as principal to see students who've been disappointed but have gone on to have such a deep impact upon this, their second home. But also, I know it's in disappointment, you will be so pleased for others, and we will celebrate together. And it's that magnanimous sort of attitude of care and community. And the role of the student leadership team is to work to help the students lead this college, to shape this college, to leave a lasting legacy on this college. You do have an impact. And the role of the head girl is that which Rosie so has ably demonstrated, to be that, to have that ability to bring people together, to take different views and different ideas and somehow mould it and meld it into something that's truly special and accepted by all. You could not have had a better role model in the form of Rosie in terms of humility, service, modesty and thought. The head girl is not someone who does it for vanity, or should not be, does it for vanity or self-glory, but does it because they're a servant. So I'm delighted to ask Amélie Leblanc to be our head girl this year. And to make the two corners of that important triangle, Amélie, you're going to be supported in the leadership of this college with your Deputy Head Girl for Academic, Caitlin Gilbert. So strange. And that final triangle of strength and excellence, Deputy Head Girl Pastoral, Fee Patty Bell. Okay, we now move on to the drama captains. We've got 2 drama captains this year, and we hope they will continue in the very dramatic nature that Hannah has set as the very high bar. So, Anna Petrie and Jemima Porter, many congratulations. Sorry, did you pick me up on camera picking up a bag? The Eco Captains this year to follow the sterling work of Miriam Mia. Congratulations Madeline Bryan Orr and Ankita Shaw. That's not even allowed. Our music captains, congratulations to Laura Callender and Amber Wag. And our sports captains, congratulations to Kirsty Ludlam and Abby Thompson. Okay, the next roles we're going to do are the prefects. I think we'll go for the prefects next. Okay? Congratulations to our academic prefects, Emily Aziz Prime. Isabella Grace. Girls, if it's feeling strange coming up and just standing like a lemon, that's because it is really strange, okay? That's because it is really strange. And you'll remember these times. You'll remember these times. But can I just say, I forgot to say this, we are so pleased that we decided to wait until we could do this together than to do it online through Zoom. And I just want to thank Year 12 for their forbearance in waiting for this day. But I feel this is by far the much better place to do it together and feel the warmth and the love and the applause than do it on Zoom. And yes, it just wouldn't work. So, where do we get to? Academic prefect, Tegan Hayes. Also, thank you. Congratulations. Kate McGarver. Sophia Regan. And Maddie Payne. Well done, Clara. Well done. And our pastoral prefects, Ellie Benny. Izzy Birtwhistle. Ashley Donaldson. Izzy Hedges. Is that the best you could do it? Millie Le Chevalier. And Lucy Lutkin Clark. And now our house captains. So there's almost 2 years worth of house cup for the running here. So if you didn't hear Lucy, it was Garrett, you better win. Right, so, okay. Austin Bartlett, your house captains this year are Isabella Burley, And supporting Isabella, so Rebecca and nobody can stay out there, Ella Donnelly. Leading Cavil, congratulations to Melissa Alcott. And working with Melissa, Lily Brewster. Gosh, that's Lily now. Wait till she gives it up. Curie Fry, Alyssa Polak. And supporting Alyssa, or working with Alyssa, Lucy Woodward. Curie Fry was the last house to win Cock House. Will it be the first one after the lockdown? Garrett Anderson, Ella Braun and Katie White. Ingalls, Katie Bellwood and Rosanna Lecomte. And finally, Nightingale, Honor Daniels and Beth Gunton. And Jenna's very sorry she couldn't be here today, but she will meet up with you and Tara for a socially distanced hot chocolate. Okay. So there we are. You have given up your role. You were the head girl, you were the house captain, you were the eco captain. Congratulations to our new head girls, to our new eco drama, music, sport, to our house captains and our prefects. And I look forward to working with you and helping to shape the school so it's even better, even stronger, and even more confident in the wonderful work it does for our island and our world. I'd now like to invite our new head girl, Amélie LeBlanc, to address the college.
Hello, too tall as usual. These don't help. I don't really know what I can say, really. I think thank you's the first thing. And it's a really hard act to follow from you guys. Like, got to really raise the roof on this one. And I'm just so excited to just be able to work with everyone and, you know, make a change and be a team together, and just very excited. So yeah, thank you everyone.
So, it starts now, it starts this minute. Do not allow COVID to be an excuse for not starting all the ideas, connecting with your house, getting all the great things off the you know, out of your brain and into the heart of the college. Do not let COVID be your excuse to not get going now, from today. So in everything you do, I wish you the best of luck. And remember, always do it with humility and with great care, and you are servants of the college. And we know we're in great hands. Okay, and I'll see you three for a Zoom tomorrow morning. So thank you very much. Thank you to the college, whether you're here or watching this in real time or on JCG TV at a later point today. It's been a wonderful occasion. very strange, but far better than Zoom. And it just feels, today just feels that we've made not a little step, but a big leap towards getting back to the normal college we know and love. So we will now finish today. We're going to ask you to just stay. We're going to have a photograph of you, if you don't mind, socially distanced apart, of course. And thank you to Year 13, and we will see you on the 15th of July. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care.